conditions that bring together or come together into a very complicated situation. The first one is the aging infrastructure. Many of the world infrastructure is over 50 years old and counting, and it's crumbling more, meaning aging infrastructure mean a lot of requirements around the maintenance. In many cases, you need to rebuild the infrastructure. Combine it with increased operational stresses. So weather pattern changes, rains are become heavier or it pours more, become hotter, colder, strange weather patterns. You know, we see the hurricane in Kentucky. For those of you who remember, like a few months ago or a few weeks ago, the hurricane in Kentucky, like hurricane in Kentucky are a known thing, but a December hurricane with such devastating power, I think it's the first. It's the first documented one. And it's all over the place. Bring it together with urbanization, meaning more people are moving from the countryside to the cities, creating more stress on the resources and infrastructure in the cities. And we call it the increased operational stresses. Combine it with workforce proficiency. Very mature and educated engineers are retiring. And there is a lost generation, actually 2 generations are lost. The 40 years old and the 30 years old are a lost generation in infrastructure. Many young professionals around the age of late 30s, early 40s did not join the infrastructure workforce. So the abilities and skills are declining. And last but not least, the government is becoming very, very stringent in the regulatory compliance, meaning all over the space, you need to report more, you need to make sure you're working under regulated environment, and the government have a say in almost everything you're doing, where it comes to drinking water quality, wastewater, dumping wastewater to the river, power quality, in different aspects of the oil and gas safety operation. It's all over the place. Combine those 4 things together, and you will find yourself probably understanding that technology adoption is the only way forward in order to create a better infrastructure into the future. And this is the Infrastructure 4.0 theme. We'll talk about it later in this presentation. But around infrastructure, you build smart infrastructure, you have the ability to work better. So, and this brought IECA to the understanding that, yes, we have a great solution, perfect timing, and a great need ahead of us that bring a very strong tailwind to the story of IECA with users, with stakeholders, with government officials. Everybody now is talking with us about how to implement digital infrastructure strategy and implementation in the field.